Hey, so I have a bit of a problem here, okay? It's only a smidge. Only a tiny one. I have a little bit of a problem, which I don't have any control over, okay? I don't have any control over it. Can't believe I'm about to say this. I think I'm becoming a weeb. For the majority of my life, I've always thought that anime was, weird. Only weird people watched anime. And I guess it's still true. But my thoughts on anime and, well, the Japanese culture anyway has changed significantly since recent events. The first anime I actually ever watched was the first season of Tokyo Ghoul, which was recommended to me by one of my friends. So at first, yeah, I was a little bit skeptical, but then I gave it a watch, and would you know, I loved it. I thought the first season of Tokyo Ghoul was completely okay. I didn't think it was mind-boggling. It wasn't mind-blowing, but it was a good show, and I enjoyed it. So I was pleasantly surprised, and that was technically the first ever anime that I watched. So yeah, from then my thoughts on anime started to change. So I haven't been bothered to watch season 2 or 3 of Tokyo Ghoul, because apparently they're just not that good. So yeah, I'm not gonna watch them anytime soon. But there is one anime, for some reason, that has just completely taken over my life, and I absolutely hate it, but I also love it for that reason. And that anime is Beastars. Now, I'm sure a lot of you already know what Beastars is, but if you don't know, then I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. Beastars was created, I think back in 2016 by an artist called Paro Itagaiki. Yeah, I think she started publishing Beastars in October of 2016, or around that time. Started in Japan. Eventually got released worldwide in multiple languages: English, German, French, whatever. And Beastars has become incredibly successful. It's won a load of awards in Japan. It's one of the best rated mangas and animes, in ever, really. And that's impressive. That's impressive. And right, let me just tell you my experience with Beastars. So I didn't know anything about this show up until, I'd say, around a month ago. I watched this YouTuber called Saberspark. So if you don't know who Saberspark is, he basically just does like little reviews and rants on TV shows, movies, and they're usually subjected to be terrible or low quality, and that's the fun in reviewing those, because they're just so terrible. But in some cases he does review better shows that are actually like well respected, like Beastars and BoJack Horseman. So I stumbled across this video that he made a couple months ago now, called, I don't know, something about Beastars. I don't know, it just intrigued me. So I gave the video a watch, and it looked interesting. It looked really interesting. But before he got to the spoiler part of the video, I clicked off the video, I went onto Netflix, and started watching Beastars. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't think there's much wrong with Beastars, with the anime. I thought it was almost flawless. I thought it was an incredible commentary on the way herbivores look at carnivores and the way carnivores look at herbivores. So basically, if you don't know what Beastars is, basically the world it's populated with anthropomorphic animal characters, and the animals are split into herbivores and carnivores. And that little movie that came out a couple years ago, not really many people saw it. It's called Zootopia. I guess it's sort of like that, but not really. As you know, in Zootopia they are split into herbivores and carnivores, just like in Beastars. However, their natural instincts, carnivores' natural instincts to devour herbivores, have been suppressed through just evolution. But there is a chemical reaction that happens where they revert back to their primal selves, and they now regain the ability to choose, the ability to, well, eat herbivores. Beastars does it differently. In Zootopia, this is caused by a chemical reaction that causes them to go haywire, and they can actually, you know, eat herbivores at their own will. But in Beastars, every herbivore and carnivore have their own instincts, their own natural instincts. For example, carnivores, they still have that natural instinct to devour herbivores, and herbivores still have that same instinct to run away from carnivores. This is awesome. This is already better than Zootopia. This causes a lot of fighting, civil war, whatever you call it, but there is still very strong relationships between both herbivores and carnivores, and that's basically what's keeping the peace between everything just falling apart. So yeah, this video is titled I've Become a Weeb, or something close to that, I don't know, I'll think about it later. And yeah, I absolutely adored Beastars. I fucking loved everything about it. I thought the characters were so well written, well rounded. Sometimes, you know, sometimes they're relevant. But relevant is a bit of a loose word when it comes to this, because, well, they're anthropomorphic characters. I mean, yes, they share a lot of similarities between us humans and their animal counterparts, but you can't really call it relatable when a carnivore wants to devour a herbivore, and I don't think many humans want to devour other humans, so it's not incredibly relatable. However, some characters are more relatable than others because of their situations, their personalities. For example, Haru is a small dwarf rabbit. She gets picked on a lot by all the other bigger animals and also other rabbits. So yeah, we're supposed to feel bad for her because she's getting bullied, essentially, and, well, everyone gets bullied in their life, so I guess that's a little bit relatable. Let me show you something. Oh my god, mate. Oh my god, hang on. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this or not, but here you are. This is my Beastars manga collection. I've only got the first 7 volumes so far because... Okay, hang on, I need to explain something first. So, to this date, as of December 2020, there are, I think, about 22 volumes of Beastars. However, they come out at different times in different places in the world. So right now in the UK, there are actually only 9 volumes released so far. Volume 10, 11, 12 and 13 up for pre-orders, and I think volume 10 comes out sometime in February. There's just such long gaps between each release. I don't know why. Does it really take that long to translate Japanese to English? Does it really take that long? Like 2 to 3 months gaps between each release? Really? And I'm pretty sure right now, in the UK at least, there's only like 14, maybe 13 or 14 volumes that are actually in existence that you can actually buy in the UK from UK retailers. There's a lot of waiting involving because not all of the volumes are released. Now, I've stopped buying them for the time being because volume 10 isn't out yet, and I'm gonna buy volumes 8 and 9 after Christmas. You know, why not? I have something to do over the Christmas period now. Yeah, I have here the first 7 volumes of Beastars, and you will notice that volume 5 looks a little bit different compared to the others, and that's because I made a really stupid fucking mistake. You see these ones, okay? You see these ones? These are all in English, okay? So I can read these. But you know this one? Okay, you're not gonna be able to fucking see this. I'm such retard. Okay, this is all in German. I didn't realize this at the time of buying it, but yeah, this one, volume 5, this one is in German. I didn't read the description properly on Amazon when I was buying it. I did later find out that it did say that it was in German and not in English. And here's the funny thing about volume 5. You cannot find the English version anywhere. I've looked at like every major UK retailer that deals with books, and it's out of stock everywhere. I cannot find the English version of volume 5 anywhere. I don't know why. You can find it in French, Spanish and German, maybe some other language, but you just cannot find it in English anywhere. I don't know why, and it's kind of annoying because I don't want this. I don't want this little thing. Okay, I want the real English version. so that it matches the style of these. I don't know why they've made it so smaller compared to the English one. I don't know why. Maybe German writing is smaller? I don't fucking know. Calm down. Calm down. This video is about Beastars and why I fucking love it so much. Kind of. And why I become a weeb. So is Beastars any good? Absolutely. Seriously, if you don't like anime, that's fine, but I don't really see this as you know, your typical anime. Okay? I mean, yeah, it does have a lot of personalities and quirks that most animes do have, but it's just way different and way more sophisticated than any other animes that I've heard of. Yeah, I know I don't really have anything to compare it to. I only have the first season of Tokyo Ghoul. That's the only other anime that I've seen so far. But Beastars? Amazing, dude. They have just so many just awesome characters. You have Legoshi, the Grey Wolf, Haru, the White Dwarf Rabbit, you have Louis, the Red Deer, you have Jack, the Golden Retriever, you have Bill, the Bengal Tiger, and you just have so many others. The worlds are just so well constructed, so well written. The characters are so well written, and I don't find the designs of the characters to be distracting or weird or out of the normal. I absolutely adore this art style. I love it. So there's only one season of Beastars so far on Netflix, but season 2 is coming out next year. Apparently in Japan it's going to be airing on Japanese TV in January next year. It's not going to come onto Netflix until like February, March in Japan, and apparently for the rest of the world, we don't really know actually. Most sources say that it's not going to be coming out until like March or April in English on Netflix. What? I don't know why we have to wait so long. It's kind of annoying. We're just going to have to wait. I mean, I kind of already know what's going to be happening at the beginning of season 2 anyway, because so season 1 of the show covers volumes 1 through 6, well, halfway through volume 6. And then the other half of volume 6 is where season 2 is probably going to start, or something like that. Yeah, so I reckon season 2 is going to be covering volumes 6 through 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, volumes 6 through maybe 10 or 11. And the latest one I have right now is volume 7. And I can tell you that season 2 of Beastars is going to be completely different from the first season. It's going to be way more Legoshi and Louis centralized. It's going to really focus on their storylines rather than the side characters, because the side characters, well, they're not actually really side characters, they're actually quite important to Beastars, like Haru and Juno. They're kind of just brushed to the side, at least from what I've read so far in volume 7 and 6. So I don't really know exactly what's going to be happening, so I'm going to have to buy the next 3 volumes. So I'm going to be getting volumes 8 and 9 before the end of the year, and I'm gonna have to wait until volume 10 comes out in, I don't know, I think it's like February 18th. That's just on Amazon. I haven't actually checked any other retailer, so it could be out already, but I don't know. I have become a weeb, but the next time you see me I'll probably be speaking fluent Japanese. But yeah, I guess this video was all about Beastars, but seriously, go and either read it or go watch it on Netflix. Beastars is a fantastic show. You will not regret watching it. It's honestly a fantastic watch. Episodes are only like 23 minutes long, so they're really binge-worthy. It's kind of easy to digest and watch, so, you know, it's not really like intensive watching, so you can kind of just like, it's casual watching kind of. So yeah guys, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, I'm a weeb now. I don't know, fucking konnichiwa. それきりはもう嫌だ君は貸してくれるか Maybe 苦しいけど